Senator Ranzenhofer to the stage. As everyone knows, Senator is going to be retiring from the Senate at the end of this year. And we couldn't conduct our annual meeting without recognizing the Senator's tireless service to Genesee County and the region. Mike was instrumental in so many of our economic development initiatives, and his significant role in securing our Phase 1 infrastructure for the stamp site that will have a lasting impact here in Genesee County for years to come. Mike's efforts on bringing stamp to a whole new level. There's significant infrastructure investments that are going on there as we speak, and will continue to deliver shovel-ready campuses for major projects. His efforts are a big reason why the people in the town of Alabama have safe and reliable water service, which was leveraged off of the STAMP project. That funding helps secure for STAMP continues to be invested even more in infrastructure projects. A couple big infrastructure projects are going to be going on there this year to make that site even more shovel-ready. And in the very near term, it's going to enable us to aggressively position and market STAMP for projects that allow our core industries to continue to grow and bring new innovation to our state. Of course, we'd be pigeonholing the senator if I just talked about his efforts around STAMP, because that's only a small sliver of what he's done and meant to us in the community. He's delivered on behalf of his constituents, not only in Genesee County, but across the region, because his district stretches a long way. We often talk about what a great place Genesee County is to live, work, and play. We owe a lot of that sentiment to our senator here, Senator Ranzenhofer. Senator, on behalf of Genesee County Economic Development Center, I'd like to give you a small token of appreciation so that you can have this, and not if, but when we land our first company at STAMP that not only commits but puts a shovel in the ground. We want you there with us. Thank you.
Well, Steve, thank you very much. And now that I'm retiring, I'm getting this award, I understand I get a little bit more time to speak up here. So I heard nope in the background, but I'll keep my remarks short and sweet. And I appreciate the shovel. It's supposed to be about 50 degrees this weekend. So now that it's got a little dent on it, maybe I can use it in my garden. But first of all, thank you very much for acknowledging me. It really has been, for me, a labor of love to work with the residents of Genesee County, to work with the entire economic development community, not only throughout the state, but especially here in Genesee County. As I've said many times before, there is no stronger economic development community in the entire state than right here in our hometown. You should be very proud of the work that they have done and they continue to do, not only with STAM, but with the Ag Park and all their investment in companies like, as Steve mentioned, Liberty Palm, Sawaka, and things of that nature. Just to touch on the budget and a couple of other things, this is really a critical year for counties like Genesee County. There have been what we call a lot of cost shifts. For instance, right here in this wonderful facility that we're at, Batavia Downs, for years historically, there are funds that are provided to the town of Batavia, the city of Batavia, Genesee County. Those have been taken away this year. In terms of the switch for Medicaid, having counties, meaning local property taxpayers, pick up more of that obligation. There's a switch this year. So our work is cut out for us. I will certainly not be going out with a whimper. I'll be working very, very hard, especially during these next couple of weeks as the budget comes to a conclusion, to make sure that the residents of Genesee County are protected and we make sure that we have parity and equity and that the people in this room and the people that do business in this community are treated fairly and equitably. It has been, as I said, a labor of love for me. In terms of not only broader general policies, but to be able to deliver funding to this community with the new buildings at Genesee Community College, the field house, being able to do dozens and dozens and dozens of water and sewer projects and park projects all throughout the county, is really, will serve as a lasting token to the residents of this community that they will be able to enjoy forever. So whether it's sidewalks or fresh water, these are things that are long-lasting, much more long-lasting than any particular individual who serves in office. So this will be my last speech at this luncheon. It's my 12th speech. As I said, I have enjoyed serving, and as I said, I've got another 10 months to go and looking forward to that. But the work is not done. The work will not be finished until December 31st at midnight. So my door remains open. I still remain your servant, your representative, and will be there fighting for everybody in this room and the entire 60,000 people in this community until the very last breath I have at the end of this term. So thank you very much, and thank you for the shovel. I'm going to be using it this weekend. So.
Thank you, sir, for all your great work.